Yo, Hungerbug Gaming here, and today we're going to be ranking every single exotic gun in Destiny 2 from least to best. Let's get right into it. Starting off the list at number 18 is the Fighting Lion. It has trash damage, it can't even break a shield all the time, which is what it's intended to do. It scarcely kills in PvP, and its reload perk rhythm is impractical to switch weapons all the time. That's why it gets the number 18 bottom spot in this list. Number 17 is the Tractor Cannon. Although it looks cool like the portal gun, it's more of a gimmick because of its low damage and all it does is really push enemies back. Can't really do enough to kill them without multiple shots. That's why it gets in our 17th slot. Number 16 is the Sturm. It has the perk where getting a kill with Sturm will reload your energy weapon, but that's really only good in strikes where you can kill multiple enemies at once and you're willing to switch back and forth between your weapons constantly. It has high recoil, and overall, there's just better options for your exotic and primary slot. Number 15, the Hard Light. It's a recycle from Destiny 1, has bad recoil and range, and it's overall still lackluster from the first game to the second. It's a pass at number 15. Number 14 is the Prospector. It's good against big stationary targets when you shoot all the grenades at full auto to do burst damage, but when you're shooting at lower tier enemies and you only need a few shots, all the grenades in mid-air that blow up are wasted. It might be better if the grenades were sticky and it wasn't full auto, but overall it's pretty low on my list. Number 13 is DARCI. This sniper highlights enemies through your scope when you look at them, and those highlighted enemies get dealt more damage when you shoot them, but it's a very small increase. Has an obstructive scope and a low impact, meaning a few buffs could make the sniper much better, but overall it's missing out on a few things. Number 12 is the Graviton Lance. It's good with precision, but it has weird recoil on that third bullet of the pulse. Its black hole perk is nearly useless because of its low damage and it shoots off in a weird direction when you get a kill. Overall, there's some other pulse rifles you can use and save your exotic slot. Number 11 is the Rat King. It's an average sidearm alone, and in theory it would be overpowered when in packs together, but in reality, it's hard to get that many people together, and it doesn't even get more damage, it just has a higher rate of fire. Its invisibility perk on reload is nice, but overall it could use some buffs to make it a truly better exotic. Number 10 is the SKYBURNER'S Oath. This gun is great on Cabal, especially taking out those pesky phalanx shields, but it's average elsewhere. If you're doing a Cabal activity, definitely bring this gun, but if not, you're just taking up your exotic slot for just another scout rifle, making this gun good in specific uses. Number 9 is the RiskRunner. When its perk is active, you mow down mobs of enemy with chain lightning like the Zala Supercell, but you have to be in a situation where you can be taking constant arc damage to get its perk active. So if you're not, it's just another regular submachine gun, which puts it at the number 9 spot on this list. Number 8 is the Legend of Acrius. This gun hits like an absolute truck, and it's upgradable up to 2 shots in the magazine, but it's still that. 2 shots. It's hard to get, but this gun is overall good in both PvE and PvP. Number 7 is the SunShot. This is a must for PvE with its explosive rounds and Firefly perk, making it a discount Fatebringer. Out of the 3 guns you get to choose from in the storyline, this is definitely the best out of those 3. It's overall just fun to use just to explode mobs of enemies. Number 6 is the ColdHeart. Everyone who pre-ordered the game got one for free. Unfortunately, if you didn't, you have to wait till December to get it. But if not, this gun is amazing during the raid at Callus when you shoot the skulls. This gun has great range, it's fun to use, and overall just a good addition as a new weapon archetype. At number 5, we have the Vigilance Wing. First off, this gun just looks amazing. It has the Destiny 1 Trials of Osiris theme going on in it, and I really like that. I like the new addition of a 5-round burst instead of only 3-round burst pulse rifles. It has easy to control recoil, good range, and overall is a contender in the new PvP meta. Number 4 is the Mida multi-tool. You either use it and you love it, you don't use it and you hate it, or you use it and you still hate it. This is a recycle from Destiny 1 where it was solid then and it's even better now. Has great range, the third eye perk, it's an amazing team shotgun, has high caliber rounds, and is accessible to everyone through the world quest on Earth. Overall, this gun has become the meta and is just a solid pick no matter what you're doing. Number 3 is the sweet business. This is like having a heavy weapon as a primary. This gun's rate of fire ramps up the longer you hold down the trigger, and when paired with a Titan Rally barricade for reloading, this gun becomes a DPS machine. Has a high ammo cap in the magazine and reserves, and overall is great in all content in Destiny. At number 2 we have the Wardcliff Coil, previously known as the Dubious Folly. Sir sold this thing in week 2, so if you didn't pick it up, you're crazy. And with the ammo pickup perk, as long as there's heavy ammo around, you can non-stop fire this weapon. This thing wrecks yellow health enemies in PvE, and in the Crucible you literally can't miss with this thing because it shoots so many rockets. I just love using this gun to blow up anything in your path, and it's another pick for me. Number 2. Number 1, you probably saw it coming, the Merciless. This is amazing in all activities. Xur also sold it in week 1, so you better have picked it up then. This thing is great in all encounters in the raid, great DPS, public events, Crucible, doesn't matter. Merciless will get it done. And it's nice to see fusion rifles back being relevant, not just a trash weapon that no one uses. Also, I'm on Xbox, so I can't get the Borealis, so I didn't put it on my list for ranking, but I know it has good impact, which I'm a fan of that, so I'd probably toss this sniper in around 8 or 9. So there's every exotic gun so far in Destiny 2, ranked from least to best. If you disagreed with some things, let me know in the comments. What would you change about the list? Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.